Hey everyone, so today I have for you all my full coverage foundation routine. I do use different foundations and different methods of applying it depending on what kind of finish I want or what kind of coverage I want. So today I have my full coverage flawless face, so if you're interested then keep on watching. Putting BB creams. I'm kind of trying to finish this one up. I do have other ones, but yeah, this is the one I'm using at the moment, and it is the one I'm going to be using right now. So this is in the color light medium. So I'm just going to apply that onto my fingers and just blend into the skin. I really hope this lighting isn't like, this lighting is going crazy because it's kind of foggy and like windy outside, and then like all of a sudden the sun decides to peek through and then it goes away, and I don't know. Put my hair over here. And I don't know if you can tell, but that, you know, kind of even out my skin tone a little bit more. I do have a blemish right there, and you kind of still see the redness into my cheeks. So once I applied my primer or BB cream, I'm gonna correct my under eye circles, and I'm gonna be using the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless, and this is 230, and this is the corrector. It looks like this, and I'm just gonna apply that with my fingers under my eye, and it's very yellow. Oh, the sun is really yellow. So once my foundation is on, when I apply my foundation on top, it's really gonna cancel out my dark circles and kind of my redness too. So I'm just, oh my god. After that, I'm going to spray my face with the Urban Decay Slick Oil Control Setting Spray. So the foundation that I decided to wear today is the CoverGirl, I was gonna say Simply Ageless, but the concealer, oh my. So I'm gonna apply about 2 pumps to the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use my Beauty blender. I find that, I don't know, at least for me, using this foundation with like a foundation brush, it just doesn't look right unless I use a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna apply this all over. So I kind of closed my curtain. I hope this lighting is a lot better. So as you can see, I have the foundation all over my face now, and it looks pretty flawless, and I look really washed out now, but I promise you it's my color. It blends perfectly, and like I said, it does set a little bit darker. So okay, so we're gonna move on to under eye concealer, and the one that I love, if I can find it. So I'm prepared for this video. So I could not find my concealer, but the concealer that I really love is the same one by CoverGirl and Olay, except it's I think it's 205, very light. It's the lightest shade. So instead, I'm just gonna use my Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer. Just gonna apply some, oh, there's a piece of lint on my hand, to the back of my hand like that. This is a very thick, very full coverage concealer. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and dip in the tip and go under my eyes, and this is really gonna brighten up my face. This is more like to highlight, because like I said, like earlier, I put the corrector under my foundation, and then with the foundation that really hid my dark circles, and this is really gonna, I hope you guys can see. Can you guys see? I don't know. This is really gonna brighten my face. Apply that where you have some blemishes. Now, at this point, I want to spray my face again with the Urban Decay. So once the rest of my face is done and my foundation has kind of sat on my face for a couple of minutes, I'm gonna move on to powder. Now, I did apply my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation, and like I said, this foundation does have a kind of a powdery finish. So with this one, I don't really need a powder, but if I was wearing any other foundation, I would powder. But for the sake of this video, and like I said, I will be going out tonight, so my oil is going to peek through, but I don't want to look cakey right now. So the kind of powder that I'm trying out right now is the Revlon Nearly Naked, but the powder that I would normally use is my Tarte Smooth Operator Micronized Clay Finishing Powder. It looks like this, and it's a translucent powder, and it's beautiful. But like I said, I'm trying this one out, and I feel like this one would be lighter. I don't know. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender, tap it in. I'm gonna tap off some off, and I'm just gonna put very lightly my forehead because that's where I get oily. Now, I do notice that kind of like my chin is really kind of powdery, and like this area is really powdery, so I'm not gonna apply powder right there, but I will apply some on the top of my nose, kind of on the sides, and that's it. But I am gonna take powder with me because I know I will get oily.